what you really want is currently being drowned out by so much noise from the external. And right now, it is up to you to figure out how to cleanse yourself of this external noise, whether it be what other people have to say about any situation, whether it be physical noise through being in an environment that is loud or noisy, whether it be through constantly having something playing in the background. If you're like, for instance, watching a movie while you're doing something else. All of this noise seems like a distraction from whatever you have going on. But with that, it's also a clouding of your judgment, is what I'm sensing. It's not bad to have noise, but time and place. If it is constantly surrounding you 24/7, then how are you able to hear your own thoughts? When was the last time you were able to hear your own thoughts completely absent of outside opinion or chatter or thoughts? Like, when was the last time you fully explored a thought for like an hour and that was completely unobstructed by noise? So this this is a time for you of pause, and the season's changing. Things may feel like they're going a lot faster right now. And why speed up the speed of time when you can take this moment to slow down? It's Source asking you, what are you afraid of with the slowing down? What are you afraid of when there isn't noise? What are you putting off? Because sometimes the things that in your mind you completely turn like your eye on are the things that need to be dealt with and noticed. Why avoid the things that could be what you need for healing and for change and for renewal? I think now might be a good time for a guidance card. And also, I say this with so much love. With the noise, it's good to not let yourself have, a free moment to think. But when you do that, sometimes that's where you'll find the answers to a lot of the questions you may have when noise isn't present. And you deserve to hear and to be the person that you're meant to be for yourself, whether it be through self-talk or the thoughts that ruminate in your mind. But by allowing noise to infiltrate your sacred space, that is where you prevent yourself from being who you need to be around you. Whoo. Bars. Time to pull a card. If you've been here before, welcome. Let's see what you need to hear today. It's what would be a good question for you? Ooh, I have a good one. What are you not hearing right now that is trying to come through? That's a good question. What are you not hearing right now that has been trying to reach you and your vessel? I don't think I've ever asked that question. It's a cool one. Oops. Oh. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. What do you need to hear right now that has not come through yet? Okay. I think this one. Ooh. Nematona, sacred space. Connect with an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Try to focus it. Okay. Cool. So lots of candles. So now might be a time where you might need to just have quiet and candles, and I think for someone it's coming through to practice this time as almost a writing exercise. Like if you were to write the story of your life right now, what would you write about? For those who journal, this could be a good prompt. That's an interesting question, you know? Like in what light would you paint yourself with what situation you have going on right now and where you are at right now in life? Would you do a more heroic approach? Would you villainize yourself? Would you just be a neutral, passive person? Would you go third person perspective, or would you go first person perspective? These are all interesting things, and it could be reflective of how you're looking at your life right now and can help unveil what you are navigating in your mind. Interesting thoughts. Anywho, time to read the message from Nematona. Okay, let's see if I can make it focused. Brilliant. Okay. Your sacred space is within you now. By creating an altar or visiting a sacred site, you connect with the symbols and energy that have been infused with meaning and prayer over the centuries. Don't take these symbols lightly, for they're powerful indeed. When you connect with sacred symbols, you help your inner sanctity find a home in the outer world. You can also tap into ancient wisdom and spiritual grace of the old ways. Explore spirituality through sacred symbols and sites, and allow your soul to joyfully meander among the various ways available to you to unite with the divine. It's not a matter of how you connect, but that you do so frequently. Okay, and let's look at the various meanings of this card. So, the meanings include: build an altar in your home, take a spiritually oriented trip. You need to find a quiet place of refuge and retreat for yourself. Create a medicine circle or labyrinth. Walk the labyrinth. Clear the energy in your home with sage, prayer, toning, or invoking the Archangel Michael. Is it Archangel? I think it's Archangel. Or other space clearing methods. Wow, I think that this card really resonates with this reading. I think it's quite potent. Now is a time for you to embrace the quiet, embrace the peaceful moments, or find them within you. Even just a moment of quiet. For instance, in moments where, let's say, you would take out your phone and try to look at a news article or social media or text messages. Instead, what happens when you take that time and you just sit with yourself? Is it a positive experience? Is it a negative experience? Is it eye-opening of anything? Do you feel yourself itching for one of these things? Lots of birds in the background. Maybe birds could be significant for someone. But what happens when you exist in the moment? And you don't go for these things that provide you comfort or peace or a sense of safety. What happens when you instead look inward and you take that moment and embrace the sacred pause? I do not know if you can hear that. That's crazy. It's like all these birds. Loud. So, even this noise in the pause is fascinating because it's like, what kind of noise is it? Birds. But the reason why this is brought up, the reason why Source is trying to get you to embrace this quiet is because in this still you'll find some answers that you're looking for. Perhaps you have questions about your future or your present self or other people or the world. And in this quiet, you will find the answers that you seek. Sometimes to questions you didn't know you were asking. And that's the most beautiful part. You don't know until you know. I think that's also coming through for if anyone's in a phase of life where it's a lot of confusion right now. Know that you are growing in the confusion, and by you thinking that you know what's going on, you know, even the people that think they know the most, usually those are the ones who know the least. So everyone's just trying to figure out the world in their own way. And even the confusion can give you certain answers that you're looking for. For example, if you're confused about why you're not feeling a certain way, or why you are, that question in and of itself, in it lies your answer. Food for thought. But know that you are destined for so many wonderful things. And now in this pause, you are being asked to embrace the still, embrace the calm. It will not always be like this. But by doing the work that is important right now and recognizing why this sacred pause feels challenging to listen to, oddly enough, and why it's easier to fill it with noise instead, by embracing the quiet, you will find a lot of calm, and this will be beneficial for you in the long run. And know that it will not be quiet forever. The birds know it. And you have so much greatness on the horizon. And even in the present moment, you are doing such a great job with where you are here and now. These are all just messages that are food for thought. But overall, you are a wonderful being, and you're taking things one step at a time. And right now is just a time of thinking about the different ways you could be thinking about your own inner thoughts and your own inner noise. And if there is a way to quiet that down, because in the quiet you'll find solace and peace, and you deserve that. You deserve to not have yourself be in such a go, 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 what's the next thing state. You deserve your heart's desires. And don't worry, very soon, you will have a lot of noise. And so by tackling that inner noise in the quiet, you'll be able to handle a lot more later on. Because great stuff is coming. Whatever you believe is meant for you in your heart, whether it be deep down or on the surface, it will find you. And it will reach you in the most unexpected time, the most unexpected way. And in that time, you will wonder how you got there. But the truth is, you're always destined to get there. And in this process of trekking your path, you are asked to do so from a place of peace and rest, because there will be much chaos on the horizon in your journey. So rest up before your next trek. Anyways, sending you all my love forever and always. Until next time. Anya.